Series 6, Episode 8. Integration becomes livid maturity. Opening reflection. There is a stage in development where growth stops feeling like effort. You no longer remind yourself constantly to breathe. You no longer rehearse regulation. You no longer fight your reactions every time they rise. Something has shifted. The work you practice becomes embodied. Integration becomes lived maturity. You notice it subtly. Where you once felt heat surge up your neck, now there is only a mild warmth that passes. Where your jaw once locked instantly, now it firms briefly and softens on its own. Where you once leaned forward defensively, now your spine stays upright without force. This is not suppression, it is rewiring. The nervous system no longer treats every disagreement as danger. It no longer confuses misunderstanding with rejection. It no longer escalates reflectively. Maturity feels quieter than breakthrough. It does not come with fireworks. It feels like responding without rehearsing, holding boundaries without tension, remaining steady without effort. Old you had to manage yourself constantly. New you regulates automatically. This is a sign of integration. You do not feel heroic, you feel stable, and stability is power. Examples in action. Example 1. The conversation that would have escalated. A topic arises that used to trigger you. You feel a faint tightening along your ribs, a subtle awareness behind your eyes, but there is no surge. Old you would prepare arguments in advance. Now you listen fully. You respond once. You do not repeat yourself. Later, you realize there was no recovery needed. That is maturity. Example 2. Being uncertain. You do not know the answer to something important. In the past, uncertainty created urgency, a pressure in your chest, a drive to prove competence. Now, you stay calmly. I'm not sure yet. There is a slight vulnerability in your throat, but it does not collapse you. Identity is no longer tied to immediate certainty. Example 3. Emotional wave without drama. A memory surfaces unexpectedly. There is a quiet heaviness across your collarbone, a soft ache near your sternum. Old you would spiral into story. Now you breathe. You let the feeling move. You do not narrate it into meaning. After a few minutes, it softens naturally. You continue your day, no breakdown, no suppression, just flow. Reflective questions. Where do I notice regulation happening automatically now? What reactions no longer feel as intense as they once did? Where have I stopped defending unnecessarily? Do I trust my steadiness yet? What does maturity feel like in my body? Integration practice. This week, observe your growth quietly. Notice moments where you did not react as you once would have. Do not analyze them. Simply acknowledge that was different. Recognition strengthens embodiment. Closing meditation. Close your eyes. Bring awareness to your spine. Notice your breath. Recall a past version of yourself under pressure. Now feel who you are in this moment. Growth does not always feel dramatic. Sometimes it feels like calm where there used to be chaos. That calm is earned. Carry it with you. Thank you.